You come up with an idea for an online store on a random afternoon. No long setup, no complex workflow, just an idea. And by the end of the day, that idea is live on the internet, fully functional, beautifully structured, managing users, products, and ready for real customers. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn a simple idea into a complete working e-commerce website, all with the help of Trae, the AI-powered development platform that transforms the way you build apps. We're building everything step by step, full user authentication, product management, database setup with Supabase, and all the essential features your store needs to go live. Trae streamlines the entire development process, fixing issues, creating components, connecting services, and even deploying your app with ease. You focus on the vision, and Trae helps you bring it to life. All the helpful links, docs, and resources you'll need are waiting for you down in the description. So get comfortable, grab your coffee, and let's bring this idea to life together. So guys, here we are on Trae's official website. Trae is an advanced AI development platform that helps developers and creators build, manage, and deploy web projects using intelligent AI agents. To get started, simply click the first link in the description below. It'll bring you right here to the official Trae page. From here, just download and install Trae on your computer, and you'll be ready to begin building your first AI-powered project. After you open the app, at the top, you'll find an option that lets you toggle between solo mode and IDE mode. In solo mode, we have two main models to choose from: Solo Builder and Solo Coder. Solo Builder is what you'll use when to start a new project completely from scratch. It can take your idea, plan the structure, set up authentication, databases, AI services, perfect for bringing your ideas to life. Solo Coder, on the other hand, is designed for improving existing projects. It can understand complex code bases, fix bugs, refactor messy code, and make your project cleaner and more scalable. Now, what truly makes Trae powerful is its set of built-in tools. These tools make the entire development process much easier and more efficient. When you open the Tools panel, you'll see options like Editor, Doc View, Terminal, Browser, Diff View, Figma integrations, agents, and MCP. If you're working with UI designs, Trae can connect directly to your Figma files. It reads and understands your layout, then automatically translates your design into clean, responsive, and production-ready code. Integrations. This section is where you connect external services like Supabase, Stripe, Vercel, and more. Once connected, Trae can interact with these services directly. It can read and write data, handle payments, manage deployments, and even communicate with databases. All of these features combined give Trae the power to write, run, test, debug, and integrate your projects all in one single place. Now, to start and create our project from absolute scratch, we first need to select a folder for our app. So I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop, and let me select it here. There we go. So as I said, the Solo Coder, which is a new model of Trae, is really great for executing complicated and deep tasks. But if you're going to start from an empty folder and create your app idea from scratch, it's better to start with Solo Builder. So I'll select that model and enter my first prompt. I've also included a Google document link down below in the description box of this video, which contains all the prompts that I'll use in this tutorial, so you can easily follow along. Now the prompt says, create a modern e-commerce landing page using React and Tailwind CSS for a physical product brand. Include a fixed, transparent header with a logo and minimal navigation links. The hero section should have a bold headline, a product or 3D image, and a Shop Now button. Add a featured products grid, a short brand story section, and a features area highlighting fast shipping and secure payments. Add a blurred glass effect on the header and a fully responsive layout with clean, modern styling. That's it. Now, below the prompt box, we have a few options. Typing @ will let us select the agent that we want to run the prompt with. Typing hack will let us attach files, folders, documents, even pieces of code. Next, we have the option to upload an image as a visual reference. On the right-hand side, as you can see, the max mode is enabled by default. Since Solo Builder and Solo Coder are advanced models, they both require max mode to be turned on. This means they'll use more tokens, but in return, they'll perform larger and more detailed tasks. So now let's hit the send button and see it in action. It will start by reviewing the current state of our project. And as you can see, it says, I can see this is an empty project. Let me create a comprehensive to-do list and then initialize the project with the required structure. And there we go. It comes up with a 9-step plan, starting from initializing a React and TypeScript project with Tailwind CSS all the way to creating the main landing page and adding different components and sections. This process usually takes a few minutes, depending on your system speed and internet connection. And there we go. It has completed the creation process. Now the app is running on localhost, and we can see the live preview directly inside Trey's built-in browser. As you can see, the design is fully responsive. We've got a clean header at the top, followed by a strong hero section that really grabs attention. When we scroll down, we reach our featured product section. Each product card looks great. Next, we move through the About section, which is well-structured and keeps the overall flow of the landing page smooth. Altogether, everything is shaping up nicely. We now have a solid starting point for our e-commerce website, and from here we can begin adding functionality, new pages, and more complex features to push the project toward our final goal. So for the next step, we want to create a separate store page. Now that our basic app foundation is ready, it's the perfect time to switch to solo coder mode. This mode executes tasks more intelligently and efficiently than solo builder mode. And most importantly, solo coder mode gives us access to the plan button. When this option is enabled, the AI will review your prompt, create a detailed plan, and show you exactly what it's going to build before it actually makes the changes. You can confirm the plan or ask for adjustments before anything is executed. Now let's look at our second prompt. Create a separate store page. This page should display 12 different products in a clean grid layout, each with an image, name, price, and Add to Cart button. Ensure the page is fully responsive and visually consistent with the landing page. The Shop Now button in the Hero section and the View All Products button in the Featured Products section should navigate to this store page. Also, please remove the Shop Now button in the header. That's all we need to tell it, so we hit Send, and Solo Coder Agent begins working. First, it reviews our current app files and then generates a full creation plan for us to examine. Once everything in the plan looks good, we click Execute. After about a minute, our updated version of the app is ready. Now we can see the changes. The Shop Now button in the header has been successfully removed, and we now have a fully built store page displaying 12 products in a clean, responsive grid. We even have a filtering system added automatically, which looks great. And just like that, our project continues to grow. All right, now let's move on to the next major step in our project, adding a full cart system. So here I'm going to give the AI our third prompt. Add a cart system to my project. When a user clicks Add to Cart on any product, the item should be stored in the cart state. Make the shopping bag icon in the header open a dedicated cart page where users can see all added products with their image, name, price, and quantity selector. Include options to remove items, update quantities, view the subtotal, and proceed to checkout. Ensure the cart page matches the design style of the rest of the website and works on all screen sizes. Great. Now I enable plan mode and then I hit Send. The Solo Coder agent begins analyzing the request. It reviews the existing structure of our app and starts planning every step required to implement the entire cart system. As always, once the plan looks good to you, you simply confirm it, and then the AI starts executing the full creation plan. Now you might be thinking you need to sit and wait for it to finish, but here's the beauty of Trae. It's not like other tools. With Trey's solo panel, you can actually run multiple tasks at the same time. So while our first task, adding the cart system, is being processed, we're already ready for the next step, adding full user authentication with Supabase integration. Let's go ahead and set that up. First, I'll open the Integrations tab. Here you can see that my app is already connected to my Supabase account, but in case you're new to Supabase, let me quickly explain what it is. Supabase is an open-source backend as a service platform. It gives you a PostgreSQL database, full authentication, real-time APIs, file storage, and serverless functions, all out of the box. To get started, you just visit supabase.com, create your free account, and once you're in the dashboard, it will prompt you to create your first organization. Give it a name, choose the type, click Create Organization, and now you can add a new project. Set the project name, choose a password, pick your region, and click Create Project. That's it. Your Supabase backend is now ready to be connected to your Trae application. Back in Trae, we just connect the app to our Supabase account. Since I already have mine linked, I'll expand it. And here you can see the option to switch organizations. If I choose Add More Organizations, Trey redirects me to the Supabase authentication page. I click Connect Supabase, scroll down, and select the organization I want, in this case, Trey, and then click Authorize Trey. Now that the new organization is added, I can switch to it and connect my app to the new Supabase project. And just like that, our app is fully connected to Supabase and ready to use it as a real backend. Now all that's left is to ask the AI agent to set up the full authentication system for us. So I'll open a new task, and in this case, because we want the AI to understand the system more holistically and build the complete experience from start to finish, it's better to choose solo builder mode. Then I enter this prompt. Add full user authentication to my project using Supabase. Use the Supabase client already connected to this project. Create pages for sign up, login, and logout functionality. Handle password-based authentication using Supabase Auth. Store the authenticated user session and make it persist across page reloads. Add input validation, error handling, loading states, and success messages. Update the header to show login, sign up when logged out, and a logout button when logged in. Protect the cart and checkout pages so only authenticated users can access them. Redirect users to the login page if they try to access a protected page without being logged in. Make sure the entire system is fully connected, responsive, and consistent with the website's design style. That's all. I hit send and the AI begins the full authentication setup. All right, it looks like the cart system has finished generating and has been successfully applied to our app. So let's go ahead and test it out. I'll try adding this product. Let me go ahead and open the actual cart page to confirm everything visually. And there we have it. Everything appears exactly as expected. The items show up correctly, the layout is clean, and the cart logic behaves the way we want. Now let's give the authentication task a moment to finish generating. And there we go. The authentication system is now integrated. The idea is that users who are not logged in should still be able to browse the store freely. They can look at products, explore categories, and even add items to their cart. But once they try to access the shopping cart page, they should be required to log in. And as you can see, that's working exactly as intended. The system redirects properly when a non-authenticated user attempts to open a protected page. Now let me go ahead and create an account to make sure the authentication logic is fully bug-free. I'll enter my email, set a password, and click Create. And yep, there it is, the confirmation message. Account created successfully. Please check your email to verify your account. So Supabase has sent me a verification email, which I'll need to confirm before logging in. And yes, here it is in my inbox. After confirming, I can now access my account without any issues. If you'd like, you can also disable this verification requirement. Let me show you how to do that. We'll head over to Supabase. From the left panel, open the authentication section. Here, you can already see that my email and account details have appeared in the users list. To disable email confirmation, go to Sign In and Providers. Find the Email Confirmations option and simply turn it off. Then, click Save Changes. And that's it. Email verification is now disabled. Now let's head back to our app and run another test. I'll add a product to the cart, then try to open the cart page, and it looks like we've run into a small issue. The cart page isn't loading properly. No problem. We'll just use the solo coder model to handle this fix. The cart system was generated, but when a user adds items and tries to open the cart page, it doesn't load. Please debug and fix the issue so that the cart page loads correctly and displays the added items. Make sure the cart data persists while navigating and the cart icon updates in real time when products are added or removed. That's all. Now I'll enable plan mode, hit send, and the AI will start analyzing and planning the debugging steps. There we go. It's done generating. I'll add this product. Now let me open the actual cart page to confirm. And there we have it. As you can see, users can now access the shopping cart page only after they're logged in. The issue has been fully resolved, and everything is working exactly the way we intended. Now, you may have noticed that the product cards on our website right now are just mock-ups. They look nice visually, but none of their information is coming from the back end yet. Since our app is now connected to Supabase, we need to make sure that all product details such as name, price, ID, image URL, and any additional fields are stored properly in our database and connected to our app. So let's head back to Supabase. From the left-hand menu, we'll go to the table editor, and as you can see, we don't have any tables created yet. That means we need to create a table that will store all of our product information. Now, of course, we could ask SoloCoder to create the SQL for this. It's definitely smart enough to handle it, but instead, I want to show you an even better approach. In Trae, you can actually create custom agents, AI assistants that you configure to handle very specific types of tasks. SoloCoder and SoloBuilder are great general-purpose agents, but when you build your own agent with a focused purpose, it becomes much more accurate and effective at that task. So let's test this out by creating a custom agent specifically for generating SQL queries. I'll open a new tab and select Agents. Right now, you'll see we only have the built-in agents, no custom ones yet. So let's create our first one. To build a custom agent, all we need to do is describe what the agent should be capable of. So I'll type in, this agent is responsible for generating and managing SQL queries for a Supabase backend. It should create table, alter table, and insert statements for e-commerce or web app projects. The agent must ensure valid PostgreSQL syntax compatible with Supabase and include proper foreign keys, constraints, and relationships. Just make sure your description is detailed enough, and then we simply click the Generate button. With this Smart Generate option, you don't need to manually fill out all the additional fields. The system figures everything out from your single description. We also have the option to attach different MCPs to our custom agent, things like GitHub, Supabase, TestSprite, and many more, depending on what you want your agent to interact with. Finally, we hit Create, and there it is. It says Creation Successful. Our custom SQL agent is now ready to use, so let's give it its very first task. I'll type in the connected Supabase project, create a new table called Products with fields for ID, name, description, price, category, image URL, stock quantity, and created at. Then add all the existing mockup products from my website into this table so their details are stored in the backend and can be fetched dynamically by the front end. That's all we need. Now, notice that our agent is set to auto mode. Unlike the built-in SoloCoder and SoloBuilder models, this custom agent doesn't need the max option because its scope is more focused. So let's hit send and see how it handles the task. Perfect. It's generating the SQL code for us. And it's done. The agent also gives us a short checklist to set up the products table correctly. Execute the SQL script in your Supabase SQL editor. Verify the inserted data using the provided validation queries. Set up row-level security RLS policies if needed. Update the front-end to fetch product data from Supabase instead of a local mock file. At this stage, executing the SQL command inside Supabase is something we have to do manually, so let's do that. I'll copy the SQL code generated by the agent, then head over to our Supabase dashboard. From the left panel, open the SQL editor, paste the code into the editor, then click Run. And just like that, executed within seconds. Now, if we go back to the table editor, we can see a brand new table called Products. Inside it, all 12 of our products have been added with full details, names, prices, descriptions, and so on. Now, even though the product information is correctly stored in the database, our front end is still reading from local mock data. This means that even if we update the database, for example, let's change the price of a few items. This one, $2. This one, $1. When we check the actual website, nothing changes. The front end continues showing the old prices because it's still using local data instead of fetching from Supabase. So to fix this, we need to update the front end to load product data dynamically from Supabase. I'll give our custom agent a new task. Fix the issue where product data updates in Supabase are not reflected on the website. Make the front end fetch product information dynamically from the connected Supabase database instead of using static mockup data. Ensure that when a product's details like price or description are changed in Supabase, the updated values automatically appear on the website after refresh. Use the Supabase client in React with Tailwind CSS and make sure the data fetching is efficient and responsive. That's the whole prompt. Now I'll hit send and wait for the AI to finish implementing the fix. And perfect. It's done. All right, let me quickly log into the app. Now, once we head over to the store page, we can see that the prices of the last two products have updated correctly. That means our front end is now fully synced with our Supabase database. Any changes we make in the back end instantly reflect on the website after a refresh. Okay, now once you're happy with the result and you feel your app is ready to go live, you can deploy it directly inside Trey. Just head up to the top right corner and you'll see the deploy option. Go ahead and select it to start the deployment process. Since Trey deploys your app through Vercel, you'll need a Vercel account. If you don't already have one, just go to vercel.com and create an account. It's completely free. I already have my Vercel account, so I'll click Start Authorization, go to Authorize. Next, we select Add Integration. And right here, we choose our Vercel account and install the integration. Now that everything is properly connected, I'll go ahead and redeploy the app. The deployment usually takes about a minute. And there we go. Our app is officially live. From here, you can begin expanding your online store with more advanced features. For example, you could build a full admin panel to manage products, orders, and users, or even create a customer dashboard where people can view their past purchases or download their invoices. Remember, you're not limited at all. You can add any feature you want to your website simply by chatting with your AI agent. For instance, right now, I can just ask it to add a toggle button that switches the entire app between light mode and dark mode, and the agent will generate and implement the feature for you in just a couple of minutes. It really is that simple. And with that, we're officially at the end of our tutorial. From here, it's all about experimenting, customizing, and letting your ideas grow. All the resources, reference materials, and useful links you need to get started or explore further are provided below in the description box, so you can follow along and continue expanding your e-commerce project with ease. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this build, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next.